Hi, I'm Ed Carr. I'm the Chief Winemaker for the House of Arras Sparkling Wine. We're based in Tasmania. Our wine journey started in 1995. We were looking to produce high quality sparkling wine, and we knew cold climate would be the place to grow the grapes for that. So we looked at various regions within Australia and found Tasmania to be the place to grow that wine, grow that fruit for this wine. Over the years we've evolved a house style. We've developed a rich, complex character based on Tasmanian fruit, but also a lot of age and maturity within these wines. The range now covers a diverse range of styles, from Chardonnay driven to Pinot Noir driven Rosé styles. We're very happy with the characters that we've seen. They've developed lovely flavours, but they just retain this really bright freshness that we see as an integral part of that style. So over the last 25 years we've developed different vineyards, evolved our wine making to fine tune some of these characters, but looking for exciting, dry, intriguing, high quality sparkling wine. We really see age as a critical factor in premium sparkling wine making. That the age takes the fruit and the wines through to much more complex secondary characters. We're not looking for simply fruit-driven wines, but wines with more diversity, yeastiness, more mature, rich characters. So age is critical in this, and our youngest wine is released at four years maturation, and they go up to 15. So that is just an essential part of the House of Arras style. Tasmania is our region of choice for the House of Arras. It's very cool, very maritime. The climate's consistent, and in that it has that influence of the sea being part of the Antarctic Ocean. There's a very cooling effect of that weather that comes up from the southwest and really cools off the island and maintains a beautiful climate for growing premium grapes for sparkling. The 2020 Halliday Awards were absolutely brilliant endorsement of really what a whole team of people's been doing, from the viticulture right the way through to the final wine and through marketing and the packaging, everything. But really wine quality is what the House of Arras is all about. To receive the best sparkling wine and get awarded 99 points, which is great. But I think we're, having seen the final results and the top 4 wines of the sparkling category in terms of points, with 97 points plus, were all House of Arras wines. I mean, that it just endorses the brand in a whole, as a whole. It just, we just look for that endorsement to support what we're doing. I think premium sparkling in Australia's got great opportunity to grow. We're seeing strong growth in the premium sector, but at the premium, at the top end of the premium sector, where the House of Arras sits, opportunity as a global brand. Sparkling wine is growing across the world. People are looking for diversity of styles, different countries of origin. There's a great range of wines of different styles which the consumer can choose, and I think that's just a great situation, and if Australia can be part of that, which it is now, it's going to get stronger for the future. We're seeing increased attention to sparkling rosé. It's to be honest, it's been slow, and we see the market reacting gradually to it, but we see growth. And rosé, is a very serious wine style. I guess it carries a bit of history of being sort of maybe too fruity and sweet, but I think we've grown well out of that era, and hopefully sparkling wine now is sparkling wine rosé is seen as a very serious wine category, and I think the consumers are starting to follow it. Yeah, we see the premium sparkling wine within Australia a very strong alternative to champagne. I don't like to say it's versus. I think it's, people now have a great opportunity to choose the style that they like from very similar quality wines. At the top end of Australian sparkling has now got global parity, I believe, with all the best wines of the world. So in terms of style, it comes back to the consumer as to which particular house style that they like. I think consumers are looking for drier styles. We've seen a trend over many years now of people choosing drier wines, and I guess that's made the winemaking community review the styles that they're making. But I also think that as the quality of Australian sparkling has moved upwards, those wines don't need the higher dosage to have a balance. They have a natural quality and flavour and character that you can achieve a balance point at a much lower dosage level. So I think we're seeing a trend of, from a winemaking point of view as well, driving lower dosage wines. Climate change is a concern globally, obviously, and but I do believe Tasmania is a little bit insulated from there. We're still seeing changes in climate, certainly earlier vintages, more compressed vintages, and to me, it's not just a short-term trend. I mean, to me, this is happening, but with Tasmania being, very much influenced by the Antarctic Ocean and those cool fronts that come from the west, we see a slower rate of change, I believe, but it's something we have to be very wary of. We have to review our winemaking to suit those slightly warmer years, but also I think where a lot of new planting is happening, it's happening in regions that might be quite marginally cold now. They will be very tough vineyards for the next decade or more, but we're seeing as the climate warms up, some of these cooler sites will move into their own in terms of performance and quality.